Hey everyone, and welcome back to another mukbang! I hope you guys are all having a great night tonight. We are going to be eating some pesto pasta, some tomato pesto pasta, some roasted tomato basil pesto pasta. Looks pretty delicious. I'm super excited to tuck into this. I'm flinging little bits all over though. So there's almonds in it, which is interesting. It adds like a little bit of a texture in there, which is kind of nice. All the garlic makes it spicy a little bit. I can't imagine how healthy this is with the tomatoes and basil. Garlic is so good for you. My water bottle's all the way across the kitchen. Okay. I'm gonna go grab my water bottle. Okay, and I covered my dog in a blanket. She wanted it. I probably would have done even more sauce. More tomatoes at least. Or less pasta. I'm terrible with ratios. It still is delicious. But I like my sauce. You know what I mean? So tonight, ASMR Shrubs suggested Robin Williams conspiracy theories from the Family Guy episode, where that episode of Family Guy was like, Peter had the power to turn everybody into Robin Williams, and like it aired like an hour or two before the news came out that Robin Williams was dead. So we'll read a little bit of that in a minute. Ugh. Sometimes you just need a little help swallowing things, and water helps. I was gonna say I wish I had bread, but this is like Carb City, and I would have had bread with it. Terrible idea. I think it almost would have been good to throw toss the garlic in a little bit of olive oil and throw them on the sheet pan like 15 minutes before it's done, like just the whole garlic cloves. That way it would have been roasted tomatoes and roasted garlic. But I think actually raw garlic is better for you. I don't know if you guys can hear it raining. It's raining again. Oh, Bubby. Do not burn your nose, please. He's crazy. He wants to sniff that candle. I need to get a smaller one so that it like sits in there and it doesn't sit over. I love you. You can kind of see his head on my lap. I love you. You're a sweet boy. You are. Vicious Doberman Pinscher. Okay. I gotta eat, puppy. He's so distracting. So easily, it's so easy to get distracted with them too, because they're so cute. I just want to give you lots of loves. Oh, excuse me. I was a little worried I put too much salt in the sauce, but it was perfect amount. Probably because it was going on, you know, pretty bland pasta. I chose this pasta so that will kind of stick in the crevices. And it has. Oh, I had to wash their hands. Or I had to wash them. I bathed them a couple of days ago because they stunk. Like if I had pet him, my hands would stink. But now they don't. Missed it. Dang it. Take it. Is there anything you guys like to see from Thai food tomorrow? Any certain dish? Let me know in the comments. I usually like to get a yellow curry or pad thai. Definitely always spring rolls, and both fresh spring rolls and like fried veggie rolls. Yeah, I definitely could have done more tomatoes. I'm gonna look up Robin Williams Conspiracy Theories. I'm almost done. So we will talk about that. God, conspiracy theories. Illuminati sacrificed. IlluminatiWatcher.com. We'll read this one in just a second. I get pretty full from pasta pretty quickly, and I was very good and ate both breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I had leftover chili, and thank you, Purple Lover 7. I cannot believe I didn't say thank you for suggesting white bean chili. That was brilliant, because girl, I fucking love a white bean chili. So that was a great idea. And I did a totally different recipe. That's a great thing about you guys suggesting stuff, and also the internet is like, I can go look something up and never really have to use the same recipe twice because there's so many recipes on the internet. Oh, and I'm tired. It's only 10, so I really would like to finish this soon and go to bed early. Please. I'm gonna be lame and not finish it all the way. I've done that the last 2 nights. It's really hard to like stuff my face. I have this horrible pimple here. I don't even know if you can see it. Maybe, maybe not. Okay. Okay. So this is referring to a article on InfoWars, Alex Jones's crackpot website, where they talked about how in the episode Robin Williams attempted suicide. No, it was Peter Griffin who attempted suicide. I guess I'll just read the Gawker one, because that's going to be at least a little bit humorous. Terrible animated sitcom The Family Guy. This article's opinions, not mine. Terrible animated sitcom The Family Guy aired a rerun centered around Robin Williams just moments before the public learned of Williams' tragic suicide. Some of Earth's 7 billion sentient humans suspected this meant that he had been sacrificed by the elite deviants of the Bavarian Illuminati. There's no good news in this story. Just to prepare you, except maybe for the neutral information that learning of people who believed this or thought it was worth joking about on social media will not greatly expand that the net total group of humans on Earth whom you already despise. In a Venn diagram, they heavily overlap with the people who watch Family Guy reruns on BBC Three and people who use Twitter. Groups pre-existing shitlisters, basically. I hate sometimes how Gawker does that. Like, just fucking get to the point of the article instead of bashing a bunch of people. Like, I don't care if somebody uses fucking Twitter or watches BBC Family Guy reruns. Who cares? Why do you care, Gawker? Why do you care? Why do you have to call them shitlisters? In the episode, pain-induced wince. Fucking troll. Fat Man and Robin. Titular Family Guy, Peter Griffin gains some Midas touch where everyone he comes into physical contact with transforms into his favorite comedian, Robin Williams, until there comes to exist a great many Robin Williamses in his dumb fucking town. He likes it at first, but then gets so overwhelmed by their presence that he attempts suicide. The parallels when you stop to not think about it are staggering. 1. Robin Williams. 2. Suicide. Clearly the Illuminati masters of the universe, the PTB, who control the media and use it to give us cryptic hints as to how they wield their hegemonic power, were once again gesturing towards this handiwork by scheduling this rerun on BBC Three the very same night of Robin Williams' suicide, or forced Illuminati sacrifice. Living, breathing, real people broadcast this notion, some in public using their given names, and then it posts, like, people tweeting about it and stuff. The Illuminati has not existed since the year 1785. Rumors that it continued to exist past this point were first revived by anti-democracy monarchists. I can't anymore with this article. I'm sorry. This is just too much. I want just fun conspiracy theories. I don't want people bashing. Like, I don't care. I think conspiracy theories are great. I think having different theories about things are great. That's part of being a human, is that you're able to make up different things. And yes, there's some people who make up theories and then, like, believe them so hardcore. I'm looking at you because I don't care. If that's how you want to live your life, that's what you want to believe, go for it. It's not hurting anyone else. So for Gawker to attack people who watch Family Guy or to attack people who use Twitter, like, does that make them feel better? Does that make them feel more like humans, that they can bash people like that and then go on to say, like, oh, the Illuminati stopped in the 1700s, and it's like, okay, Gawker, like, you're part of the Illuminati. That makes me think. One more. Some people believe Robin Williams was an Illuminati sacrifice after an episode of Family Guy aired eerily close to the time the actor committed suicide. Even though it was the main character, Peter Griffin, who attempted failed suicide in the episode, Twitter users flooded the 140-character social media blog to discuss the coincidence of this conspiracy. Fat Man and Robin played on the BBC minutes before Reuters reported the actor was death. The actor was death? Where is this? IB Times, get your shit together and get a good editor. Really? Reported the actor was dead. British news sites the Daily Mail reported. In the sketch, Peter has the power to turn everyone into his fictional city of Quahog into Robin Williams by touching them. Peter, whose favorite comedian is Robin Williams, in the broadcast accuses God of hating the actor. In turn, Peter wishes everyone were Williams. The Family Guy character is struck by lightning and receives the godlike power, but it's not too long before he tires of clones of Williams overwhelming the town. He tries to kill himself. In the end, Peter cuts off his hand to rid himself of his special power. The broadcast of the episode was an uncanny coincidence, BBC spokesperson says. The episode ended just as news broke about his death, the representative said. This was a repeat that we have shown a couple of times before, so who could have planned it? I agree. It was scheduled more than 2 weeks ago, so it's just an uncanny coincidence. Some of our people who work here noticed that the death of Robin Williams was announced just as this episode ended. Seth MacFarlane, who is the voice of Peter and the creator of Family Guy, said on Twitter last Tuesday, "The world just got a lot less funny. Robin Williams is a tragic loss." His post was retweeted more than 10,000 times. Nearly a week after Williams' tragic suicide, Illuminati rumors have continued on Twitter. Some comments from netizens have been posted. How the fuck they gonna bring that Family Guy episode out before Robin Williams actually dies? This world is something else. Illuminati at its finest. I think the Illuminati had something to do with Robin Williams. And Family Guy is a coincidence. Hashtag Robin Williams. Hashtag Illuminati. This confirms in my mind that Robin Williams was an Illuminati sacrifice. Or was it just a coincidence? I am you. Here's the thing about Robin Williams. It's completely tragic and sad. He had a neurological problem, and he was starting to, I believe, go kind of schizophrenic, and it was very difficult for him every day to even function. So I think for people to say stuff like this, it really takes away from the person that he actually was and the disease that he had and the issues that he was going through. He went to rehab many times. It wasn't just for alcoholism or whatever, it was for his mental problem, and I could look that up and go into that, but this is already 20 minutes and I kind of want to end it. So I'll look up real quick what Robin Williams' brain disorder was. Okay, so what Robin Williams had was called Lewy body dementia. And if we look up what Lewy body dementia is, it is a type of dementia with Lewy bodies. Lewy bodies are the pathomorphological characteristics of the disease. It's a type of progressive neurodegenerative dementia closely associated with Parkinson's disease, primarily affecting older adults. Its primary feature is cognitive decline, which can lead to hallucinations as well as varied attentions and alertness when compared to a person's baseline function. People with LBD display an inability to plan or a loss of analytical or abstract thinking and show markedly fluctuating cognition. Wakefulness varies from day to day, and alertness and short-term memory rise and fall. Persistent or reoccurring visual hallucinations with vivid and detailed pictures are often an early diagnostic symptom. This disorder is characterized anatomically by the presence of Lewy body clumps of alpha synuclein and ubiquitin protein and neurons detectable in post-mortem brain histology. So he had a lot of problems, and it makes me really sad. There are a few deaths. No, every death that happens that I hear of, it hurts me. It hurts my heart, and it makes me sad that the world lost another person, whether it be a famous person or not. I mean, I read things on the Daily Mail about, black kids getting killed by police officers, or white police officers getting killed by black people, or getting killed by white people. It doesn't matter. It's the fact that it's a life being taken and it's a life being lost. And same thing with Robin Williams. It's really devastating that he committed suicide, and the fact that people aren't bringing awareness to his disease and instead are saying that the Illuminati had something to do with it, I think it's a little crazy. There's lots of other cartoon shows that have conspiracy theories too, so we will talk about those. Dogs are about to bark, so I'm gonna go. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please smash that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you'd like to see more. I make new videos every single day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night, everyone. Bye!